folks, and welcome as always to another episode of Sunshine Toys and Collectibles, Captain's Corner. I'm Brian, one of your hosts, and as always, we like to say thank you for checking in. We definitely appreciate it. A little something different today. We kind of trying to mix it up the last couple of weeks. People seem to be responding. So what we are doing today is a little episode called the FALEGO episode. Now, if you're not familiar with those are, you'll have to stick around to the next section. But before we get to that, just like to say, if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, leave us a comment, and as always, hit that bell, turn on all notifications, and you'll know when you got new content coming from Sunshine Toys and Collectibles. But that being said, business aside, let's get to this episode, the FALEGO episode. Let's go! Alright, well, I guess best way I could explain it. What exactly is a FALEGO? Now, you know, anything that's successful is going to have impersonations, right? Knockoffs, if you will, because they want a piece of that success. And that's exactly what this is here. This is my FALEGO collection, my fake Lego collection. Now, I'm sure you've seen these around. You pick them up at toy shows. You see them online. There's all sorts of imitations of the actual Lego brand, which none of these are. I love my Legos. Definitely love my Legos, and I have lots of those I can show you later on. But these are FALEGOs. These are the fake ones that I've found stumbling around toy shows, looking in different boxes, and some of these are actually presents that have been gifted to me over the last couple of years. So let's get going. Let's take a look and let's see some of these cool FALEGOs that I've accumulated. All right, let's go. Okay. Now, first and foremost, I think I'm going to need my glasses for this one.
I've been taking them off because I'm working with a new lighting system here. I don't know if you've seen some of the past videos, but I'm trying to figure this out and get the ring out of my eyes and all that other stuff, but we're working. It's a work in progress. And I'm trying to mix up the backgrounds and the green screens and all that other stuff to keep it interesting for you. So bear with me while I try to figure this out. Anyway, short story long.
Let's get going. These are my FALEGOs. Let's get started with, these of course are all captains for the most part, and this one's arm's falling off as I'm speaking about him, so I guess I should speak nice, more nice about him. So here you go. There is one of my Captain FALEGOs. And he's pretty cool looking, don't you think? He's got the shield. He's got the ears. He's got the A on the helmet. But, you know, he doesn't have the star. He doesn't have the details that the Legos are licensed to have. But these are still very cool, and I like to pick these up anytime I get a chance. And, you know, quite honestly, one or two, at least every show, I'll find a minifigure or something like that that I can add to my collection. But this one was actually gifted to me by my buddy Justin, and just love it. It's in my cabinet normally, and I thought I'd get it out and show it to you. But that's one. The next one, a lot of these, as you can imagine, come from overseas. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce this one other than the Damo egg model. I'll do that. Damo egg series. There you go. Now, I don't have this built. I kept it in the box, and I'm going to keep it in the box because it's too small for me to try to build, and I don't have the room in my cabinet for it anymore. So it works better in this box for me. So you can get other characters as well. Now, I don't have any information as far as where you can get these, but these are just, again, some of the items you can find online at toy shows, eBay, things of that nature, and I can't help but pick these up whenever I get a chance. Again, a gift from my best boyfriend, Justin. So they get bigger now. Here you go. Another one. Other than Universe Hero, I'm not going to pronounce anything that's written on this box because I don't know how. But this is a 576 piece, and I think I'm going to try to build this at some point. But again, no star on the shield, but you can definitely see the similarities there. And A on the helmet. I think it would look pretty cool out on my shelf somewhere if I can just find somewhere on my shelf somewhere to put it, right? But again, gift from Justin. He finds me all this stuff, and I don't know where he finds it, but I'm always thankful. So shout out to my boy Justin. I appreciate it. And from there, it gets into the minifigures. Now, this is really where I kind of started. When we went to our first couple of shows, these were definitely items that I'd see, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a Lego. And they'd be, oh, these are customs. Well, that's basically, it's fake, right? But the kind of neat thing about these is they have ones that Lego maybe necessarily wouldn't make or hasn't made yet. And you can get some really cool ones, and that's what kind of draws them to, me to them, is you just get unique ones that you can make special scenes if you want in little dioramas, or you can build a whole end game scene if you want, because there's all these characters are available now. And it's just, if you're a dork and you like playing with Legos like we do, these are very, very cool. So let me get going. Stop flapping your gums, right? Show some of these things. So naturally, I'm big time into Captain America. Big shocker, right? So I got some of the U.S. agent, and I got one of the new Captain America, John Walker, from the show on Disney Plus, which if you haven't seen it, check it out. Very, very good. This one is one Lego definitely would not make, and if you saw the show, it was the end of episode 4, I believe, going into 5, where they get in this big fight and ends up with some blood on the shield. Well, there you go. There is the Captain America John Walker with the bloody shield. Now, I that's cool to me. I think it's really cool. It's a great part in the show, and the next episode that follows is my favorite episode of the whole series. But this particular minifigure is just amazing. The detail is spot on, and of course I'll match the pictures side by side so you can see everything. That's just one of the couple I have here to show you. Winter Soldier. Again, some very cool older school Winter Soldier designs that you won't find in a Lego kit. Nothing against Lego. I love me some Lego. But if you want some of these figures, you have to unfortunately go to the fake line, the custom, if you will. And this one is definitely not Lego, but look at the detail. Very, very cool. And of course, this comes with the huge rifle. So this one here is another version of the Winter Soldier. This one, I left the rifle in his hand. Of course, we'll get the better pictures up over here. And look at the arm on that one. Very, very cool. It's got the metal arm with the just all sorts of detail on it. Just like a regular Lego minifigure, but just not. So now into the good stuff, the Captain Lego minifigures that I can't find in a Lego, but I can find in a FALEGO, right? These are some of my favorites that I found. This is the first mission cap with the first mission shield, and he even has a compass with Peggy's picture on the inside of it. So that's one Lego should definitely do. I'll wait patiently for you, Lego, to do that, but until then, this will have to tide me over. The backside, over here to get my fingers out of the way, of course, better pictures. And again, just a great FALEGO that I'm super happy to have. I mean, I find these things at toy shows for like $2, and more than happy to give somebody $2 for something like that. And if you buy 4 or 5 of them, if you're lucky enough to find a group of them with somebody, 9 out of 10 times they'll give you a deal. So definitely dig through the bins if somebody has these, and you can maybe find some ones that you weren't expecting to find and get a better deal in the long run. But Got an old man cap, and that was one. I still don't think Lego has done this one. Just neat. I love having all the different versions and varieties of cap, being the cap dork that I am, and this is cool. I'd like to kind of put together some scene with him and Falcon if I could. I just don't have the right Falcon for it yet, but this will do until then, and super stoked to have it. Again, one of my FALEGOs. Now getting into the really cool ones. Ending strong, folks. Hang in there. Check this one out. That's my worthy cap. Before, they had a Lego worthy cap, but this one's got the shield. That's kind of made it to look like it's broken. And this one here actually has like a chrome Milnor. You can get it to reflect there. Look at that. So, very cool. Check out the better pictures over there, of course. And super stoked to have that one. Again, this was like $2. I've got the authentic one with the actual Lego. I'll post pictures with that. And just to show you, I do collect the real Legos, but these, again, they're fun, right? I mean, these are fun. If you are familiar with Legos at all, you might recognize these. Of course, the shield's gonna fall out of his hand as I'm picking them up, but this one is from a replica of 2012 Toy Fair, New York Toy Fair, and this one was paired with a what was it, Iron Man, I believe. Now, and from what I have read, this was Lego's first attempt at Marvel minifigures. So this was one of the first two minifigures that they released supposedly, and these together can be worth quite a bit of money if you have them together still. This is a fake. It is not the real one, but again, this is $2, and this is a way for me to possibly own one of these without spending a crazy amount of money. There you go, much better picture. This is called the Bucky Barnes. I believe it's the scowl on the face. Hopefully we can get that scowl on the face. A little bit more like Batman than Captain America, but the backside, and just a great minifigure. Love to have it in my collection. I have these on my desk. You see one of them back there. I typically have 3 of these. These are actual Lego minifigure holders. I'll put a link in the description for those, but excellent product if you have a minifigure addiction and you want to stack them all nice and neat. They go on the wall, they stack up off the wall. Definitely cool, would definitely recommend them. But ending strong with this one, folks. Boom, there he goes. This is my 2016 San Diego Comic-Con Captain America. Now this is the Secret Empire shield, and this one again is a FALEGO, not an actual Lego, but it's a way for me to have this minifigure. And I'm sure there are people that say, well, these are bad and these are just terrible for the market, and you're right. I agree with you. They shouldn't be doing this stuff, and that's not on me. That's on Lego to track these guys down, right? I found it and I like it, and I got it for $2, and I can't afford the real one, but I don't know. It's a way for somebody like me to have one of these for sure without the ridiculous prices. Now, I'm not selling it to anybody. I never would. I would never try to misrepresentate I'm not selling them, is what I'm saying. These aren't going anywhere. I would never tell anybody they were a Lego minifigure, and hopefully nobody ever does that and misleads somebody. And these are definitely from my personal collection, and when I find them, I pick them up, like I said, and I've got 20, 30 of them, and they're just a neat way, cheap way to grow my collection. And if you like what you see, let me know in the comments. This was the FALEGO episode, and big to small, what was your favorite? Let me know. Would you like to see me build this big captain here? let me know in the comments, because I might just do that. But we definitely appreciate you checking in. Something a little different. Hope you hung on to the end here. Sorry about my speech impediment there. But we definitely appreciate it, and we hope you enjoy it. If you'd like to see more of these, make sure you hit that like button. Say hello in the comments. Let us know exactly what you liked. And last but not least, make sure you hit that subscribe bell, turn on all notifications, and you will know when you got new content coming from Sunshine Toys and Collectibles. I am Brian. Hope you have an amazing week, and we will see you again next time on Sunshine Toys and Collectibles, Captain's Corner. Bye-bye.